Hello fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a general reading, taking a look at what could present itself here today for you and the person that you're thinking about. So we're going to start things off with the issues deck here by Fire Witch Tarot. So again, general, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take bits and parts of this, or if the whole thing resonates with you, and release the rest. All right, so let's go ahead and see what are the issues for my fire signs here. Angels and spirit guides, please. And then we will, of course, clarify with tarot. So what are some of the issues that you guys are dealing with at this time? Daddy's girl, spoiled brat, close connection to father, used to being taken care of financially, expects you to play dad. All right, so we do have that energy coming through here. We'll clarify that, of course. All right, let's grab another message. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we have? Ooh, we've got stuck up. Believes they're above others. So that could be this daddy's girl who's coming through with this stuck up energy also. Let's grab one last issue for the collective. Ooh, domestic violence, purposely physically abuses, or vice versa. So obviously, I mean, I would never guide anybody to stick around in a situation where there's domestic violence. So if that's something that you are dealing with, you know, obviously reach out for help if you need some help in any way, shape, or form. Counseling could also be really beneficial for some of you. We'll clarify that, of course, to see what's up with that. Okay, so we're going to start off with my tarot teacher. Let's go ahead and clarify daddy's girl. So we might have a divine feminine here who is known as a daddy's girl. And perhaps your masculine sees you as someone who's really spoiled. And maybe this is something, especially if you're feminine and relate to that, maybe that is something, of course, that you know about yourself. And that's what you're expecting from your romantic partner, is to be treated the same way. You know, and as it says, expects you to play dad, like a father figure in their life. Okay, so let's clarify. Daddy's girl for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Look at this. We've got lovers. Some of you guys could be dealing with a feminine who is a Gemini, but this could also represent the masculine here. Okay. Wow. So the attraction certainly is here. You guys could even really have a lot of love for this person, or the masculine could really have a lot of feelings for this feminine. But the thing with the Lovers card is that it is always presenting us with a decision or a choice. So if there's distance between the feminine and the masculine, especially my feminines, if you resonate with this daddy's girl message, and if you are, for example, feeling this distance, or a masculine who's pulling away from you, maybe they feel that they just can't live up to what your father is in your life or what they represent, and that if you are spoiled, maybe they just feel like they're not able to provide for you in that way. So part of the choice that I'm feeling for the masculines is that they might have backed away from this connection despite the attraction. And that might explain this tower right here, confirming the stuck up message. Okay, believes they're above others. So if we do have a situation here where somebody believes that they're better than their partner or better than anyone else, that they're above everybody else and they're stuck up, they've got their nose up in the air, that created this upheaval here. So that created the destruction of the partnership and the separation. Could have been unexpected. This could have been an unexpected breakup for some of you guys, because somebody made a choice to detach and made a choice to end things because they just couldn't live up to perhaps what this person expected. Let's clarify domestic violence here. Purposely physically abuses or vice versa. So there could have been just this very chaotic energy in the home for some of you guys. I'm also getting for some of you that, and take this only if it applies, the father figure in your life could have also been very abusive. And so maybe when you do get into relationships, you want somebody to play that role in your life to spoil you and to treat you the way you expect your father to be there for you. So there's definitely healing that needs to happen here. Let's clarify that. Okay, so we've got 2 cards and 1 card in the reverse. We've got the King of Cups here, followed by the 4 of Wands. Look at that. Wow, guys. Because the 4 of Wands is such a beautiful card in the upright. It's representing happy families, harmony, celebrations, homecomings. Could even represent a twin flame. Okay? But in the reverse, this is a very unhappy family, a canceled reunion, canceled celebrations, lack of support, home conflicts, lack of teamwork, and somebody who leaves the home due to domestic violence. I wasn't going to pull 2 cards for this, but it came through that way, and it came up in the reverse. So I'm actually glad that came up in the reverse, because for those of you that resonate with this, you ended up leaving that situation or moving out. And what I'm getting too, because the King of Cups is someone who's very caring and loving and emotionally balanced, what I'm getting for some of you is that if you did have an abusive relationship, you ended up leaving that connection, taking control of your life. And even those of you who have children, you got your children out of that situation, that environment. And perhaps you found somebody, a masculine, perhaps for my feminines, that's able to love you the way this person could not. So that's actually good the way those cards came through. And maybe this Tower also contributed to getting you out of this very difficult situation here. That Tower came down and ultimately might have saved you from a very destructive relationship, or at least a relationship where you might have actually felt like your life was in jeopardy. Okay? So your safety and your life. So let's go ahead and add to this and see what else needs to come through. I'm going to pull messages from the Divine Masculine within my head deck. This is by Fire Witch Tarot. So focusing on the masculine here, fire signs. Let's take a look at that. So I do feel for some of my feminines that you might have been in an abusive relationship. You got yourself out of that. And by taking control of your life, you were able to perhaps find a connection with somebody that could love you the way you deserve to be loved. All right, so masculines, where are you at? No one else is sleeping next to me. So some of you guys might be thinking of a masculine who might have either cheated on you, been with someone else, sleeping around, but they're coming through here letting you know that maybe they're single right now, or they've given up being able to just entertain other options and just perhaps wanting to focus on one person, which is the feminine here. No one is sleeping next to me, so they're alone. Feeling alone without the feminine. I'm working on my healing to become stronger and more loving. I love that. That's a good card coming through there. Because I feel, based off of what has presented itself here already, that's actually a good thing. Okay? And then we have time apart has helped me see things from a higher perspective. What I'm getting for some of you, especially if you ended up leaving this person because they didn't treat you right, or They could have had a bad temper or, again, abusive. They've come to their own realizations. I kind of feel karma really bit them in the ass. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. And they had no choice really but to work on themselves. But what I'm also getting here, before I even clarify these cards for my feminines, even if they did do the work to perhaps possibly come towards you as a better person, I'm getting for some of you guys that you have evolved way beyond this connection now. And maybe some of you guys feel like you deserve better. So let's see. Let's see. So I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. So let's clarify. No one else is sleeping next to me. For Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Angels and spirit guides, please. What's up with that card? No one else is sleeping next to me. That's so interesting. Five of Wands represents rivalry and arguments and disagreements that you guys could have had because there was competition before. So clearly, look at this. They're alone. So none of those situations worked out for this person. Wow, look at this card. We've got the Ten of Swords. So something collapsed. The relationship failed. It hurt like hell, okay? But as this card says, I'm working on my healing to become stronger and more loving, because they know at the end of the day that they really screwed up. They did. They contributed to why things fell apart and why that tower came down to begin with. But this is interesting, guys, because look at this next card. So this Temperance card representing Sagittarius specifically, but this can apply to all of my fire signs here. So there is this need for patience in order to really see how things are going to play out in this situation, okay? And as we can see here, remember, this card does say time apart has helped me see things from a higher perspective. So I feel for some of you, your divine masculine, they recognized, excuse my French, what an asshole they were before, and they've worked on themselves. They had no choice but to work on themselves, I feel. And they needed to find balance in their own life in order to restore balance in the connection with you, Divine Feminine, is what I'm getting. So here's the thing, because of the history, because of the possibility that for some of you, there was that history of domestic violence. And again, I wouldn't ever guide anybody to go back to a situation where your life or your family puts you in danger. That's a no-go. So what I'm getting here for some of you is if there's a chance for you guys to work this out, then that cannot be a part of this equation. Okay? It's either that or that's not a part of your story and this is just somebody that you had a falling out with and maybe you're willing to give them another chance, because the Temperance card can indicate harmony restored in a partnership and a possible reconciliation. Okay? So let's continue. Let's see what else. But I do get for some of you that this person really messed up and now they're feeling that karma has really gotten to them and they've had really no other choice but to learn whatever lessons are attached to that whole experience and why the tower again came down on the situation. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards now representing the feminine. So from the journey to the Divine Feminine for my fire signs. All right, so feminines, where are you guys at this time? For Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Divine Feminine, where are you at this time? You're ready for romance, okay? Look at this next message. Abundance. And here's the thing for the feminine. You don't actually need your masculine to bring you this abundance. This is something that you can manifest all on your own. That as well pertains to your romantic life. If they can't show up for you, if they fail to come towards you as a better person, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to find love again. We do have music coming through here, and it says messages received through music and lyrics. Okay, that's what we're going to be taking a look at here in a second, some songs and lyrics here. So let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going to come through from there. So I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a Twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners. And it's got upright and reversed meanings. The twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, let's clarify romance here for the Divine Feminine. You're ready to bring romance back into your life. Look at this pink rose. That could be your favorite flower, perhaps, for some of you. So it is coming up in the upright, representing the Divine Feminine. For some of you guys, and take this only if it applies, it could represent young love in the sense that you're both really youthful and young in age, okay? Or you guys could have connected when you guys were younger and you're still wanting to reconnect with each other as adults, as older adults, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify abundance here, but I feel the Divine Masculine still has so much admiration for you. They appreciate what you have brought into their life. Now, if this represents new love for some of you guys, this person could be younger than the feminine, okay? So let's go ahead and see, clarifying abundance here. We do have the Four of Pentacles. So what I get, Divine Feminine, is some of you guys could really have been working very hard on saving money and just conserving. But there's also this energy of perhaps experiencing what it was like to be dealing with people who were the jealous type or just were unable to offer you the stability and security that you were looking for in your partnerships. You could have also been dealing with someone who was very possessive, or they had some issues of their own to deal with, and they were bringing all of that drama into the relationship. And so what I get here for the feminine is that you're able to, as I've mentioned, bring in that abundance into your life without any assistance from your masculine. You're standing on your own 2 feet here. And this is one of the new court cards in this deck. This is the Duke of Fire. We are focused on fire signs here. So for some of my cross watchers, this could be your masculine right here. Divine Masculine representing Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this is someone who tends to be very action-oriented. They're very confident in who they are. They are a go-getter. Okay, they're not just going to sit on the sidelines waiting for things to happen. They make things happen. This person could be a very passionate lover. You know, they want to be in control of a situation. So Divine Feminines, if you're cross-watching for a fire sign, masculine, there could be certain messages that you receive through songs, through particular lyrics that you end up associating with your masculine here. So let's go ahead and grab some of those messages. Okay, but before we do that, actually, I wanted to go ahead and grab some additional insight from this deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Angels of Romance Oracle. So let's grab some insight and then we'll grab some songs here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All right, what else do we need to know? We've got miracles. Wow, surprising events you did not expect. Okay, so for some of you guys, part of those miracles that come in might have to do with a possibility towards a reunion. Look at this. We've got clearing up, a breakthrough, new clarity, truths expressed, and then we've got reaching out. Someone wants to reach out to you. Look at these cards. So we've had a tower moment, painful breakups, painful separations, but you've got miracles on your side here, guys. And maybe the tension, the stresses will be cleared up. Someone will finally be able to see things for what it is. A breakthrough, an epiphany, being able to face the truth of a situation. either you want to reach out to someone, my fire signs, or they want to reach out to you. But we do have surprises and miracles that are coming through here. All right, so let's clarify that. I'm going to use my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck. All right, so here we go. Let's clarify miracles, a surprising event that you don't expect. Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs. We've got the High Priestess. Okay, so my divine feminines, I feel this comes down to you trusting your gut and intuition. Maybe you know and feel that something is about to happen. Even if it does come in as a surprise, there's still that feeling, that inner knowing perhaps, that you know that something is up, something good is heading your way. This makes sense for me as well, that Four of Swords. Because somebody, through this Four of Swords, needing to take a break from the situation in order to heal, in order to recuperate from whatever has happened here between you and your person, because you can't be saturated in fear and your anxieties. You need to be able to sometimes take a step back to really reassess a situation and to really face the truth of what's going on. So this energy of fear and anxieties and stress, it is clearing up. So that's a good thing. Let's clarify reaching out. Some of you guys could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So let's clarify reaching out. Look at this, the Lovers. Oh my God. Did that not already come through? Yep. Remember the Lovers came through earlier? So for some of you guys, it could be a Gemini who wants to reach out. Maybe that's your person. Part of the reason why they want to reach out to you is because they love you. They want to restore the romance between the two of you. They're still so sexually drawn to you. This is somebody who finds you to be very attractive. Maybe you feel the same way. They want to be able to restore the harmony and the connection. But remember, through the Temperance card that came through earlier, that's going to take time. Okay, so yes, the possibility for a reconciliation is here, but it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, so I really feel here, whoever wants to do the reaching out, they're ready to make better choices, and that they have made a decision ultimately about what it is that they finally want to be able to manifest between the two of you. So that's actually good. All right, so now let's go ahead and grab some songs here for the collective. I'm going to start with my Heart Songs, Songs in the Key of Love deck. This is the Volume 1 deck. So let's grab a song for each sign here. So we'll start with Leo. All right, a song for Leo. We have Lay Me Down by Sam Smith. Some of you guys might be able to relate to these lyrics or like this song. It says, yes, I do. I believe that one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And it's hard. The days just seem so dark. The moon and the stars are nothing without you. So when we go back to the messages that came through, especially from the masculine, remember this came forward. No one else is sleeping next to me. That's because they just want you, Divine Feminine. You're the only one that they want to be able to lay next to, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's grab a card for Aries. Always on My Mind by Willie Nelson. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I am so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done. It just never took the time, or I just never took the time, but you were always on my mind. So this person is always thinking about you, Aries, even though you guys are at a distance from one another. All right, Sagittarius, let's grab a card for you. This is Amneris's letter. It's from a musical called Aida. It was actually written by Elton John, and it was sung by Shania Twain. If you guys have never heard this song, I implore you to look it up on YouTube. However short this song is, it packs a punch, and it's such a beautiful song. So the entire card here represents the whole song. So it reads, I'm sorry for everything I've said and for anything I forgot to say too. When things get so complicated, I stumble, at best muddle through. I wish that our lives could be simple. I don't want the world, only you. Oh, I wish I could tell you this face to face, but there's never the time, never the place, and this letter will have to do. I love you. So this person recognizes that they might have created a very complicated situation between the two of you, which is why you guys are apart, but they miss that face-to-face interaction, and at the end of the day, they want you to know that they love you. Okay, so that's what's coming through from those songs. So let's go ahead and grab some songs from volume 2, which is my heart songs of the 90s. All right, so let's grab one for Leo. All right, angels and spirit guides, what are the songs here for Leo? End of the Road by Boys to Men. So clearly there was an ending here for some of you, which we've already seen in this reading, and more than likely why we have a masculine who's single and sleeping alone. Okay, this card says, said we'd be forever, said it'd never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight, each time I try, I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead, spinning around and around. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Wow. I mean, that really speaks for itself. Something needed to end. And perhaps that ending, as we've already determined in this reading, could have been a blessing in disguise in order for them to appreciate you more, or maybe you needed to appreciate them more. You guys needed to be in distance from one another in order to grow and to learn whatever it was lesson-wise that you needed to. Okay? But that's what's presenting itself here. It seems unnatural that you guys are apart. All right, so let's grab a song for Aries here. It Ain't Over Till It's Over. Okay? By Lenny Kravitz. How many times did we give up, but we always work things out, and all my doubts and fears have kept me wondering if I'd always be in love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside, but baby, it ain't over till it's over. I ended up doing a TikTok reading, maybe some of you guys caught it, where I pulled that exact same song. So this is a situation, if you relate to this, you guys might have ended things. It could have been the end of the road, but you guys are also perhaps meant to go in a different direction, go down a different road to start over. It's not actually over unless you guys both really give up on the connection. And I'm just really getting here for some of you that relate to this, that you're not ready to give up. They're not ready to give up. Okay, so let's grab a song for Sagittarius. I'll Never Let You Go. Okay. By Still Heart. First of all, we've already seen that they still love you. First time I laid my eyes upon you, all my dreams were answered. First time I kissed your tender lips, my love to you I surrendered. I'll never let you go. You're always on my mind. You're the only one for me. You're all I need. Wow. So we've got a couple songs here letting you guys know that your person thinks about you all the time. 24/7, you're always on their mind. You know, especially knowing perhaps that they are responsible for why things played out the way it did, why you guys had a tower moment, why you guys fell apart. Okay, they know perhaps that they could have handled things a whole lot better the first time around. Okay, so that's what's coming through from the songs, fire signs. So let's wrap it up here, guys, with some angel numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck by Mystic Moon. All right, so wrapping things up here, guys, let's go ahead and see what the advice is from your spirit guides, angel guides, for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We've got 1717. Put your time and energy into creative pursuits that will provide an overall sense of empowerment. So maybe in the meantime, during this time of separation, this is what you are being guided to do. If you happen to be seeing that number, maybe there's a special message there for you as well. All right, let's see what else. For fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have 747. Begin to take your talents to the next level. Your dream job can become a main source of income. Okay, so I mean, there's not a whole lot of income or financial messages in this deck, but this is one of them. Maybe some of you guys really needed to know this. So something about untapped talents, maybe for some of you, that could actually result in this dream job manifesting. Let's grab one more. 55. Reserve your right to say no. Enabling toxic behavior serves no one in the end. I get that for some of you guys. I mean, we did get the whole reference to, if I can find it, domestic violence. Okay. So I do feel some of you guys took control. You took a stand for yourself, and you're telling this person, no, you don't have a right to hurt me. You know, it is the end of the road for some of you when it comes to this type of partnership, which is actually a good thing, you know, because maybe that allows you to finally welcome in a new chapter in your life, to be able to find the right kind of love for you. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out at this time. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you next time.